Hey everybody, John Fanta here with another Big East Shootaround Summer Check-In. Today we're talking Marquette, Georgetown, and Depaul. Let's start with the Golden Eagles, who entered last season flying under the radar as Shaka Smart took over the program, but they did not fly under that radar for long. They became one of the surprise stories in Big East hoops last year, a 19-13 campaign, making it to the NCAA tournament, and at one point reeling off 7 straight wins in Big East play, and 8 out of 9, and that included a sweep over Villanova. Yes, they put the rest of the league on notice. Well, I would say Marquette enters this upcoming season as a team that people would project to be in the back half of the Big East. Losing Justin Lewis, it certainly is a big loss. So, could Shaka Smart and the Golden Eagles be flying under the radar again? Perhaps, but the key ingredients for this team will be what they get in the backcourt. Increases in production from Cam Jones, from Tyler Kolek. They need to be double-figure point per game scores, and if they're not doing that in the points column, are they creating shots for others? And for others, that's going to be interesting to see how Marquette shakes out. They have Oso Ighodaro, who I would expect to take another leap, a mobile big for Shaka Smart. What has another offseason under his belt done for his development? And then keep an eye on Olivier Maxence Prosper, the Clemson transfer. He'll take on an increased role as well. Who fills out that Marquette starting 5? It's an interesting preseason question to ponder. Let's turn to Depaul. Gone are David Jones, he's at St. John's now, as well as Javon Freeman Liberty. So for the Blue Demons, they need Jalen Terry, as well as Nick Ongenda to lead the way of the returnees, and they picked up a big-time transfer. Umoja Gibson is a scorer, averaged over 13 points per game. He will fit into Tony Stubblefield's system, and he will be their primary offensive option in all likelihood. And then for this DePaul team, they bring in a highly touted recruit in Zion Cruz. The fact is with the Blue Demons, they've got certain pieces, but they did lose some major ones. So it's an interesting challenge here as Tony Stubblefield enters his second season. Can the Blue Demons break through in any way? We'll see. Until they do, they will be picked near the bottom of the Big East. As Stubblefield enters year 2, another challenge, as DePaul had some significant losses, but look for Gibson to be a star. And finally for Georgetown, the Hoyas coming off a winless Big East season. Yes, they tasted rock bottom. The hiring of Kevin Nickelberry, formerly of LSU, was a game changer for Georgetown and started what has been a massive offseason for the Hoyas of totally retooling their roster. They bring back Qudus Wahab, who was part of that Big East championship team a couple of years back in 2021. They also have Akuk Cook coming from UConn to Georgetown. So among those impact transfers, some familiar names to you folks. Brandon Murray will become a familiar name if he isn't already. LSU transfer, who I expect to have a big year for Georgetown. Then in terms of who they have coming back, they have got to see Dante Harris take a climb as he enters year 3. And we'll see if some reinforcements, Jay Keith, Primo Spears, some of those guards that have transferred into the program as well can help the Hoyas. Patrick Ewing is high on Denver Anglin. He thinks the incoming freshman will help Georgetown on the perimeter. Having Wahab back, certainly big for Georgetown. They needed to address that need in the paint. And we'll see if these additions can help the Hoyas start to climb. But these are 3 teams who would be picked in the back half of the league. We'll see if there's any surprises in store as the 2022-23 season inches closer. With this latest Big East Shootaround Summer Update, I'm John Fanta.